YouTube has new policies and new rules. So, in an attempt to stop extremist, racist, religious, hateful, and bullying videos, YouTube has put in some new policies and some new rules. So YouTube has over 400 hours of videos uploaded every minute. So it is impossible for people to actually sit down and go through all these videos and check them and do all these other things. So they have what they call a fast learning machine. So they are teaching this machine what is good and what is bad, looking for certain keywords and all this other things, so videos can be flagged. So basically, in their attempt to stop what they say is like recruitment videos for, I don't want to say the word or I'll get slammed, bad groups and other things, and people that have hate speech against religious people and for other bad groups, they throw these keywords in here. So you look for that. And then these machines learn and they just start picking through and flagging videos. So if one of the bad words is, say, chocolate. So chocolate is now an off-limit word. Bad. So if I say, I'm making a video where come over here to chocolate, join chocolate, and we can take over the world. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. But now if I make a video that says, now, these horrible chocolate people that want to take over the world with their chocolate spreading diabetes and everything like that, it's a bad thing. Even though I'm saying it's a bad thing, the word chocolate is in there. So I'm flagged. Now we still have our, what is it called? The YouTube heroes, where people can go around and if they're watching a video and it has some, hate speech against some religious group, or if they find that it's really bullying someone, or if they see it's some extremist group that's trying to recruit people, they can flag it. They can do that. YouTube will look into it. So if anything is found to be, extremist or hateful or hate speech or any of these other things, people can flag them. Now, what does this do? Okay, so it's not like illegal or anything. It's not really horrible, but somebody found it offensive. It's offensive. Which nowadays everything is offensive. But I digress. So what happens? So your video still stays up. However, it can't be monetized. It doesn't go on the recommended list, so no one will get to see it. It doesn't get comments. It doesn't have a suggested videos portion. And it can't even get likes. So your video can be up and it can be seen, but that's it. No one can comment on it. You can't monetize it. No money. And if people are looking for, how to build a bridge, and someone decided that your video on how to build a bridge was offensive, it's not going to show up in the suggested column. No one's going to even know your video's there unless they actually are on your page and find it. Now, among the fast learning machines and the YouTube heroes and the other people that are running around flagging videos, YouTube has enlisted the help of several companies. Now, the first company that they mentioned, and at the top of the list, is the Anti-Defamation League. So, The Anti-Defamation League is one of the companies that will be scouring YouTube videos, and they will determine if your video is offensive, hate speech, or any other million things that they're going to flag your video for. Now, this is just one of the companies. But what is so big? What's the big deal about the Anti-Defamation League? Well, the Anti-Defamation League is the ones that declared that Pepe the Frog, Pepe the Frog is a hate symbol. A frog, an animated frog, a cartoon frog named Pepe is a hate symbol. And they're the ones that labeled it that way, and they're the ones that stamped that big hate symbol on Pepe the Frog. So they're the ones that are going to be running around watching your videos and determining if they're offensive or not. So guess what? You better mind your P's and Q's. You better be on the up and up, and you better watch what you say. Because although we live in America, here, I live in America. I know you guys are all over the world, but here in America, we supposedly have free speech. However, YouTube is a private entity. Google, whatever you want to call it. Google, YouTube, whoever. They're a private company. This is their thing. This is their deal. Got to play by their rules. Sometimes it's hard to find the rules, but you got to play by their rules. Just like when you walk into a restaurant or any other establishment like that, there's a sign in most of them that say, we have the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason. There you go. They have that right. If there's a sign out front of an establishment that says, no sneakers, no shorts, must wear a long shirt and a tie to get inside. Well, guess what? Just because you're offended, just because you don't like it, and you live in free America, you can't throw on your tank top, your gym shorts, and your sneakers and go inside. You just can't do it. Well, just like here on YouTube. As long as you know the rules, you can follow them. But here at YouTube, it's kind of hard to follow the rules because half the time you don't know what they are. And you got people like the Anti-Defamation League who think that a cartoon frog is hate speech watching your videos and are going to be flagging away. So, when you get demonetized, when you don't show up in a suggested list, when you don't get any likes or comments, don't wonder why. Because Blind Views is here to tell you it's because somebody found you offensive. So is it going to be like everything else? Yes, it is. It's going to be exactly like everything else. The big guys that make YouTube and Google lots and lots of money with their views, and they have all these subscribers, you think they're going to be able to get away with all but murder? Yes. The little guys that have, under 5,000 subscribers, you think they're going to be able to get away with anything? Some of them, the little guys might, because they're so far under the radar, nobody's even going to watch their videos and nobody really cares. But once you get to that one little threshold, you're the ones that are going to be the targets. Everything you do, everything you say, and if you speak the wrong word, if you say someone's name and say that their eyebrows are too bushy, guess what? If they don't like it and they flag your video, you're done. No monetization. No likes, no comments. Your video might stay up, but why? No one's going to get to see it. It's not going to go in a suggested list. It's just there. So if you're having fun doing YouTube and you want to put up whatever, have at it. But if you want to make even $2 a month, better watch what you say. If you want anybody to see your videos other than a handful of friends that know your name, better watch what you say. Is it right? Is it wrong? Who knows? The only thing I do know is that's the way it is. And this is Blind Views. And that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.
League.